Here in the outskirts of Baghdad, even soaring temperatures and little government support has yet to discourage Iraq's internally displaced students from quitting school. Mohammed Jamjoom has more.
According to UNICEF, there are approximately 850,000 internally displaced school-aged children here in Iraq. Of that number, 650,000 have missed at least a year worth of classes. That's why schools like this are so important now.
Sri Lankan voters across the country are casting their ballots to elect members of parliament in a race where a controversial former president is hoping to make a political comeback. Manel Fernandez is covering the story in Colombo.
A battle for political survival as Sri Lanka goes to the polls to elect its parliamentary representatives. The elections will decide the future direction of this country. Will Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, who has just arrived behind me to cast his vote, get the mandate he needs to continue the change brought in January? Or will they bring back Mahinda Rajapaksa, the president voted out in January? Sri Lanka is deciding its fate.
If you have a phone or laptop computer, amazingly, it can't work without tin. And it's likely from here, where tin is in abundant supply on these two Indonesian islands. Stephanie Decker looks at illegal tin mining and its devastating effects.
You don't get a sense of the damage tin mining has done to this island from the ground, but take to the sky, and the consequence of the world's demand for tin becomes clear. The landscape scarred by abandoned and active mines, and we're just showing you a small part of it, but it's like this across large parts of the island.
All this and more on Al Jazeera.